Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday. Let me get my life together here for a hot second here. There we go. How's everybody doing on this lovely Saturday? I feel like this. I'm tired for no reason. I got a fine sleep, but holy man. How's everybody doing today? What's everyone going to be working on? I have always, as always, am going to be working on a little luck, Project Luck. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Phoebe. Hello, Spasia. Welcome. Chloe is going to be working on Project Madness Book 2. Incredible. We love to hear it. Oh God, I'm tired and I don't know how to fix that. My coffee's not working today. Oh dear. Oh well. Yes, I'm going to be working on a little luck today. I haven't worked on it in the past few days because last weekend I got like 18,000 words down in that project. It was 6,000 words on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. All three of those days got 6K added to the draft. So I took like a little bit of a break this week because I didn't want to completely burn out on the project. But today I need to actually like sit and think about what's coming next, because next, whatever is like next in the project, there's not a lot written now because we're rounding out on the 60K mark, and that's basically where I stopped writing last November. So fingers crossed that I can do a little bit of planning today. Need to create some characters. Need to see how things move forward with the Moon Festival, which is the festival that's going on in this book. All that good stuff. But that's what I'm going to be working on today. And I'm glad you're here. Spasia is going to be finishing the second half of their online geography exam. Well, that's exciting. Using your spreads for an exam. That's actually a really like productive way of doing it. You know. Oh, I thank you, Chloe. I just need to get my brain engaged. So I need to get back to it. I need to get back into the planning stuff, which is always the exciting part. Why I have this ripped out, I don't remember. Oh, I think I ripped it out. That's right, I ripped it out at the cottage. That's correct. Yes, anyways. Phoebe's currently reading The Would-Be Queen. I don't know why I was like, The Wood Between Worlds. No, The Would-Be Queen by Edward Cox and also Edward Gables. I might try and read book 2 in the Spiderwick Chronicles. Oh my gosh, what a nostalgic bunch of books. Anne Green Gables, fantastic read. So cozy, so sweet. We love it. I have a middle grade that's inspired by Anne Green Gables from the library. Yeah, it's currently sitting on my piano over there. I should read it. I've been in such a weird reading mood in the past like week. I don't know what it is. I feel like oh, thank you, Spasia. Yes, my book, A Second Story, is coming out in like 16 days, which is crazy. Also, the fact that it is exactly where my head sits is very inconvenient for me. I wish it was up to the side, but because my last name is a C, it's there. But oh my goodness. Yes, book is out in no time at all. Please go pre-order. But still working on the Canadian pre-orders. It's freaking Canadian pre-orders. It's just taking forever. Amazon just doesn't want to get its life together. So if it's soon, it better be freaking soon, because I'm sad about waiting. I don't want to wait any longer for that one to get into the system. Give me some cozy spring vibes. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's a lovely book. I think Anne Green Gables is That book like spans a couple years, so it definitely is very cozy. But I remember it being a very like both simultaneously a very cozy fall book and also a cozy spring summer book because it just feels so light. But yes, it's great. I love it. But yeah, no, as I was saying before, I'm in a weird reading mood. I don't want to read anything that I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading The Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb and The Unbroken by C.L. Clark. And I was about to say Polk. I'm like, nope, that's the wrong CL. And like, I love this and I want to be reading it, but I would rather there not be a fire truck going by right now. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just in a weird mood. I feel like I need a genre switch, but I also need a book that's really short and that I can get through in a really snappy way. So that's how I'm feeling. I just need something snappy. I don't know what it is. And I don't have anything on my shelves. It's one of those moments where I stare at my shelves and I'm like, I know I have like over 100 unread books on my shelves. Literally not a single one is interesting to me right now. I don't know what I want to read. So I have a couple like novella length books sitting on my coffee table that I'm going to try. One of them's a sci-fi and one of them's a horror. So like maybe that'll help. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I get up to with my reading. But yeah, this is what I'm also currently reading, The Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. So I just got, as you can tell by the giant stack of Robin Hobb, I got 4 new Robin Hobb books, actually, because I have this one from a book fair that I went to yesterday. But that one is the third of a trilogy that I haven't even looked at. So yeah, Ship of Magic is coming up for that one. But it's one of those reading moods. Just don't know what to read. That's okay. I will figure something out. Anyways, let me roll for our very first print today. Because why not? Okay. So you can either go for 11 minutes or math. Nope, that's not 11 minutes. We can go for 17 minutes. We can go for 28 minutes, a nice long one. Or we can go, yeah, I'll just give those two. You can do 17 or 28 minutes. How long would you guys like to go for our warm-up sprint? I've been wanting to read more of a physical secret, but they never seem interesting in that moment. I'm reading something else. I know. I don't know what it is. It's like the curse of a mood reader. Love book fairs. I need to find one near me. Yeah. In my city, we have 2 biannually that go for the Children's Hospital. And so it's like, I'll buy as many books as I can there because it's raising money for sick kids. We love that. But yesterday's book fair was a little bit worse than usual because they just didn't have as many books. There was like a third of the amount of books that we usually have. Usually it's popping. There's like books underneath tables and it spreads the entire mall. Like it's huge. But this time I don't think they were accepting as many donations. I got 5, which is exciting. 3 different fantasies and then a contemporary, My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, and then a short story collection, which includes The Yellow Wallpaper, which I read in university, which I really liked. So I got more of her collection. And because it's the like Arcturus version, I have a bunch of these in my kitchen. So I'm like, it matches. Why not? And it's a bright yellow, which is very pretty. So excited to have this. Yes, I also picked up this fantasy book here just because of the cover. Like, look at that. Look how cute that is. I saw the spine, which, here we go. I saw the spine because that's how they were arranged on the table. And I was like, oh my God, that looks so cute. And then I picked it up. I'm like, oh my God, it looks so cute. And I was like, well, I'm going to get one of these because there was 2 Patricia A. McKillips next to each other. One of them was Winter Rose and one of them was this one. And then I looked them up on Goodreads. And this cover was better than the other one. But it's just like, it's so pretty and so like cottagecore-esque. I don't know. But yeah, this is 100% just a cover buy, which is fine because this was like, what, $2? $3.50. That's what I love book fairs for. They're so priced so nicely. Anyways, Katie votes for 28 and Chloe also votes for 28. So we'll go for 28 minutes for our very first sprint of the day. A real long one for our warm-up, which I am A-okay with. For sprint, we're going to go with 28 minutes. Nope. There we go. And we will run with that. Yes, my friends, I'm glad you're here. Let's get some work done today. Hopefully we can all be nice and productive today. Hopefully things are going to go well. But yes, let's get down to it. Happy sprinting. My goodness me. Oh, I just wrote a really sleepy chapter and now I'm like, it was a really sleepy, sad chapter. And now I'm just like, man, I could just go and lay down on my couch and nap right now. How's everyone doing? How did that sprint go for y'all? Mine went really well. How many words did I add? Damn, 1,900 words. Look at me go. Oh, we're rounding out on the 60K mark. That's so exciting. Woo, so exciting. I love when that happens. Wake up. Okay. It was a lot of copy pasting for me, so that's probably why it was so many words, but happy with that. Chloe got 307 words. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Cruising right along. Oh my God. I was in such a trance. Oh my God, it feels like I'm coming up from a deep sleep. Oh, How about the rest of you? How did that sprint go for y'all? Woo! Okay, I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Yeah, literally the last line I wrote was, Lottie stretched out a kink in her back from sitting in the same position for too long, yawning long and wide. So that's where I'm at. Cause same. Lottie sat in the cafe for hours. So there is that. But that was the last line that I wrote. But yeah, if any of you want to share the last line that you wrote, I'd love to know. Oh, I just want to drink my coffee. Stop making me yawn. Yeah. I say to myself. Yes. No one else wants to share their progress? I'd love to know. Bang, bang, bang. Maybe the comments are not just coming in here. Okay. Do you think she has something with how we got here? Finn's mom vanished. Ooh! You have a fin too. I love it. My fin. Is this one right here? That's my fin. My little man there. There's a lot of us with fins in their life. Goodness me. Oh. His full name is Griffin. Ah, very cool. I've never thought of Finn as a nickname for Griffin, but it works. I think that's because the one Griffin I've ever come across in my life is, I think his nickname was Griff. So that makes sense. But yeah, Finn, that's a cool nickname. I like that nickname for Griffin. That's cool. Quote from Anne I just read, there is no use in loving things if you have to be torn from them, is there? And it's so hard to keep from loving things, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, Anne just knows what's up. Truly. She's so good. I love her. What a good character. I just realized how noisy those are. They're like tick, 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 tick all over. I just hold on to one of them. But yes, I love Anne. One of my favorite literary characters. What are some of your guys' favorite literary characters? I would love to know. Definitely Anne. I love me Elizabeth Bennet, but I feel like that's kind of cliche. I also really love Emma from Jane Austen's Emma. She's so fun. What other literary characters? Anne. I don't know. Chatty that aren't as obvious. Yeah, that's really cool. I always like to name characters things that can be nicknameable because I love names with nicknames. I love nicknames just in general. So it's very good. Finn and Ari, yes. As you can tell, with Finian and Arlius, Finn and Ari are just much easier to say. But I like long names. I really do. I really do. Yeah, I love some literary characters. I think like all the classics are so good because they're classics for a reason, right? But I guess other characters that I really love, I love Gideon from Gideon the Ninth. I love Gideon. Homegirl is the best. Love her to pieces. I don't really know. I like every time I finish a book, I'm like, oh, this is my new favorite character of all time. And then I sit there for like 5 seconds and they vanish from my brain. But yeah, there's so many wonderful characters out there. So many. But, whew. Maybe I need something to eat. Maybe that's what it is. That's why I'm so tired. Oh, God. I ate toast earlier. But anyways. But yes, my friends. Should we dive into a second sprint then? My dyslexic brain has a difficult time saying their full names, so all I hear is just you pronouncing their names. That's perfect. There is a glossary in the back of my book with the pronunciation guide for them. So, like, I wrote out on the Aurelius, and then it's like Aurelius Damaris, his pronunciation there. And then Finian is a little easier because it's just Finian. Finn and Ian smashed together. But yeah, if you just hear me saying it, that's perfect. Finian and Arlius. But Finn and Ari just works as well. But yes, I'm going to roll for our second sprint of the day. And then get to it again. Okay, I rolled a nat 1. And we roll that. Okay, so we can go for... Did I roll 28 in 2 different ways? That's so funny. I rolled 28 and 29. So we could do 28 or 29. However long you guys want to go for. That's really funny. I like that I rolled the same number, essentially. That's really good. But yes, we'll dive into a second sprint here momentarily. Let me get us all set up here. Oh, 29 and 29. Look at that. You guys are on the ball today. 29 minutes for our second sprint of the day. I'm going to get up, do a little dance. Hopefully that'll wake me up a little bit. Because holy man, I am asleep. Wake up, Jen. Let's go. Anyways, my lovely friends, I will see you in 29 minutes. Happy sprinting. went so fast. Oh my goodness, me. How are y'all feeling? I swear to God, this is a lot. Oh, Christ. How are y'all doing? Aspasia just turned in their geography exam. They're doing laundry. Incredible! Congrats on turning in your exam. I bet you feel wonderfully relieved. I am now sitting at, 2,463 words added for the day. We are literally less than 500 words away from 60,000, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. I haven't yet really reached a part where I can actually just like sit and plan. So maybe next sprint, I'll take a second once I'm done this chapter to plan what I needed to plan today. But yeah, I made a smoothie during that sprint. Computer's having a freak out. Love that for me. Just because I moved the cable. There we go. It's very sensitive. Chloe says they're good. Incredible. How about the rest of y'all? How much work did y'all get done? Did y'all work on anything? Did y'all stare at some birds? Because I feel that. I feel that in my soul. I've also been listening to Larry Reed's on YouTube, which I've been following Larry Reed's on TikTok for a long time, and I just realized that she has a YouTube channel. So I've gone over there, and now I've watched 2 of her videos, and she's so funny and so good. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. Love that for me. She's so funny. So definitely go check out Larry Reed's, Larry Reed's. Very fun. But yeah, I've also been making a list of influencers that I can go and throw my book at this week, which is very fun because I've also added some people on here that like 1000% will not read it, like Daniel Green and Reagan from Prue's Project. But I want, and like Books and Lala, but I'll throw it at them anyways. Because shoot your shot. And at least if they get the email and like see it, they'll be like aware of my book in some kind of a way. So that's the goal. Chloe got 322 words. Incredible. Cruising right along. Oh my God. My nose is starting to leak. No, not right now. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to make it through 2 more sprints, but I'm going to do it. Ouch. Oh. Crack my back. Goodness me. Amy got called away to mom duty, but back now and hoping to get a lot locked down. Well, that's exciting. I figured that's where you went. Your little friend called your attention away, and that's A-okay. We love it. What are you working on today, Amy? Are you working on book 3 still? Or are you kind of working on book 2 edits? I'm curious. Yeah, I missed your live stream last week. I didn't miss it physically. It just wasn't on. I missed having it on. I was all ready and sat down and I was like, she's not there. But then I realized you were sick, so that's A-okay. I'm having a hard time with this draft. I made the mistake of starting a project expected for 2024, and I made a dent in that draft. That's such a mood. I mean, you were doing so well on it, and then you just sidetracked. I remember I've been following you on your socials. You were doing so well. Aren't you nearing the 60K mark or at the 60K mark with that one? I feel it, though. Once you kind of get into another project, your brain is just like, what do you mean I have to go back? Today I'm working on book 3. Well, I hope that these next 2 sprints give you enough time to really settle into it. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I don't let myself deviate too hard. Also because I know my brain won't let me write multiple projects at once because I can't. I just can't. The voices will get muddled and my brain will just latch onto one and forget the other. But yeah, because I want to write book 3 so badly for Arama book series, I know I need to finish Project Lock. And now that I'm like in the groove of Project Luck and I'm like so close to 60K, I'm getting there and I'm happy about it. But yes, this book is going to be significantly longer than A Second Story, because A Second Story is 67,000 words and this one is nearing the 60K mark and we have so far to go. So I'm thinking the 80K mark. Fingers crossed that I can make it to the 80K mark and not any further than that, because I don't want to have like my little baby A Second Story and then have like a big chunk after it, because that would be too much. But like A Second Story is such a nice size. But knowing me, a lot of my books are always over. I'm surprised that A Second Story wasn't longer, TBH, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyways. Currently 69,000 words into book 3. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's going to be such a chunky boy. That's so exciting. Hopefully you can get a good chunk back into it today. Fingers crossed. But yes. What's everyone listening to today? I'd love to know. As I said, I'm listening to Larry Reed's videos. I was going to listen to music, but then I was like, why don't I just put out a YouTube video? And it's working out pretty good. But I had... Something is shaking my entire apartment right now. And there's something in my apartment making like a sound as it's moving. What is it? Also, what is shaking my apartment? Is somebody's laundry just going crazy? Like, geez. Anyways, that was a hard left turn. I'm enjoying Anne. This next one will probably be my last. This is getting late for me in the UK. That's totally a-okay. What time is it in the UK right now? Hey, Google, what time is it in the UK right now? It's almost 9 o'clock. Nice. I'm thinking book 3 will be 80K for me too. That's exciting. You're so close to the end. Oh my gosh. Hopefully that like ending will pick up speed. Chloe Purvis says Daz Black. Interesting. 2054. Oh, I don't know what any of that means, but I am glad. It's me. I feel like it's music because that makes sense. But oh, that's the time. I live in the UK. Well, there you go. Look at that. We got 2 UK people in the chat. Phoebe and Chloe. We love it. Oh my God. I have to be careful what song I put on, because if the vibes are too much, I gotta whip. Oh my God, that's a whole mood. You just dive in. Every time I put on Hosier or Florence and the Machine now, I'm just like, Project Favor? My brain's like, no, shut up. No, shut up. You gotta stick with Project Luck. 2054. It took me too long to realize that was a time. I forget that you guys work on like 24-hour clock. Jeez. Interesting. It also like just occurred to me that you guys write time with a period instead of the semicolon. That's not a semicolon. The 2 dots. A colon? No. I don't know what that's called. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it took me too long to realize that you guys write time like that, because we write time like that. Like 9 o'clock. Oh, the 2 dots. Anyways, is that a colon? I think it's a colon. Anyways, I'm tired, as you guys know. Okay, let's roll for our 3rd sprint of the day. The punctuation thingy I pressed. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm going to re-roll that 1. Oh, I rolled 2 19s. Look at that. Jesus, 2 19s. That's so long. Okay, so we can go for 25 minutes or 31 minutes. 25 or 31. This is fun that you guys get to watch me do mental math. long would you guys like to sprint for our third sprint of the day? I got us all set up here. Oh, the shaking has stopped. Chloe votes for 31. I'm good with 31. How about the rest of y'all? All right, we'll go with 31. Because why not? Just slightly longer than the last sprint as well. Anyways, my friends, good luck and happy sprinting. my goodness me. All right. How are we doing, my friends? Sprint is over. Last 5 minutes, my friend was like, does anyone by their writing space can take a cute picture of me? So I apologize if you saw my thighs. I'm wearing shorts. It's like literally 0 degrees outside today, but I don't want to wear pants. So I'm wearing like pajama shorts. So I do apologize if you saw my thighs. They're very pale and large. They reflect sunlight at this point. Anyways, how are we all doing? I, have hit the 61,000 word mark, and we have officially added 4,213 words for today. All copy paste mostly. There's like a few sections where I've written words. I think there's probably about 1,000 words that are new. Other things are just like chucked in there. But yeah, didn't end up doing any of the planning that I wanted. I didn't realize how many bits of the scenes were still to go before I had to plan a little bit more, but that's okay. I don't mind. Oh, I think I actually have to go backwards in my draft too. There's a moment in here where I have to work through the audition stuff. Intriguing. Okay. I'll do that in a bit. And that's most of the stuff that I have to plan. Because that's where I have to plan like some of the entertainers who and their acts and stuff like that are coming through. I should explain. My characters, Karandir and Lottie, are running the entertainment committee for the Moon Festival, which is the like autumn festival for like the hunter's moon type of thing in this world. And they're running the entertainment for that. And so I have to figure out the entertainment in this like medieval type town. So I had a little bit of fun the other day, like going through and like realizing other like different acts you can have other than just bards playing music. Back then it's like puppeteers and like because it's magic there'll be like magicians and stuff like that, which I think will be kind of fun. But yeah, I gotta actually like plan out their names and stuff. Amy finally figured out what's made her story so difficult. I think I'll be able to crank it out now. Oh, we love that you broke through a problem. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. Hopefully Sprint 4 you can get lots of stuff done. I broke 69,000 words. Hell yes. I'm catching up to you. I've got 61,275, so keep writing. I'm gonna catch up. I'm making a race. How about the rest of y'all? How'd y'all do that sprint? It was so weird that I wrote a giant plot hole into this book thanks to things I wrote in book 1 and 2. Oh no! Did you though? Did you feel like did you figure out how you could fix it? That's like one of the big things that I'm scared about writing like long series that are all like actual like series, not like a companion series. That's just one story. I'm like, what if I accidentally write myself into a corner? So if I ever properly sit down to write a full series, I'm gonna need to be able to plot the whole thing out. Because I don't like flying by the seat of my pants. I need to know the ending, and I need to know how to get there. That's my thing. Hello, Malia. Welcome. We got one sprint left, so you joined at a good time. Yes. I saw today, actually, on Twitter, there was a sort of like what the prompt is rolling across the screen. I saw a prompt of like, describe your work in progress in 5 words. So we'll do that. If you want to describe your work in progress in 5 words, feel free, or you could do the 3 emojis, either one. Thankfully I figured it out and knew where I was going. I just couldn't bridge the gap between A and B. So valid. I'm glad you figured it out. Mine, what did I say for my... Okay, so for mine, for a little luck, which is what I'm working on, I have autumnal, pining, sapphic, cozy, And then I wrote high fantasy world all in one word because I was like, I couldn't think of a fifth word that would work. So I'd love to know if you guys want to share some of that as well. Either sharing it in emojis or in 5 words. Why not? As we kind of take a little bit of a breather here before we dive into the final sprint of the day. Goodness me, excuse me. I got air in my chest. Spacious back. My sister just left for prom. Oh my goodness. Congrats to her. I bet you she looked beautiful. That's so exciting. Now I'm playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Heck yeah. I'll write more of my story after. I need to get Disney Dreamlight Valley eventually. It seems just so cozy and so wonderful. You know, I've seen so many people play through some of it, and I'm just like, that seems so great. It seems like the Animal Crossing meets like, I don't know what it meets. It's just, it feels like a more task-oriented Animal Crossing, and I like that because it gives you more things to do rather than just run around your island, you know? It gives you actual stuff to do. So one day I'll get it. I recently bought Stardew Valley and Ori and the Blind Forest. I haven't really played through Ori and the Blind Forest, but I've gotten a little bit into Stardew. I feel so lost because so many people know the ins and outs of Stardew Valley, and I'm just like, I'm just here to plant things and make money. So I'm just a baby in Stardew Valley, but that's okay. My work in progress would be new, intimidating fantasy villain Woodsy. Oh, hell yeah, Malia. I love that. Chloe's 5, a romance, found family, death, and magic and demons. Yes. Yes to the found family. Always yes to the found family. We love it. My next book, Aramount Book 3, is going to have more of that trope in it. It's going to be found family because that is my favorite trope. If anything has found family in it, I will read it. It's my favorite. And none of my books so far have really had found family in it. It's been more of just like, well, A Second Story has been focused on 2 people, Ari and Finn, obviously. It's their shit. It's their book. And then A Little Luck has a little bit more of friendship in it. But Aramount Book 3 is going to actually have like a group of friends that kind of pull another character in. And like show her that being lonely is not everything. Not everything. I love studying. It's like really fun, and I really want to get into it properly, but I can't seem to make any money. And I can't I want to get like a chicken coop, but I can't make enough money because it's such a short day, and I'm like, there's not enough to do. And I don't have enough energy to do stuff in the day. Apparently, I have to always like buy food to like keep myself and my energy up. It's annoying. Anyways, I will get better at it. I love it. I finished tasks and questions fairly quickly, and then I'm bored until more are added with updates. That's valid. I like that. Amy gives us 3 emojis. That's what they're called. Is that blood, a ring, and a feather? It's showing up white in the comment. Nope, it's showing up black. White? Is that a pepper? A feather? Interesting. I like it. I like it. Very cool. Anyways, all right. Let's see here. Final sprint of the day. It's almost 4 o'clock for me. Think anything spicy? See, I don't think so, because I've chatted with Amy about her books, and there's very little spice in them because they're YA. It's a slow burn romance. So maybe that's what it is. It's like finally the culmination of the slow burn. I like that, Amy. I like that you're leaving us questioning. Okay, so we can do a 16-minute final sprint. We could do a 19-minute final sprint, or throw that all together, we can do a 29-minute sprint. Or 23. Okay, I'll give you 3 options. So many options. 13, 16, no, we'll do 16, 19, 23, or 29. Those are the options for our final sprint of the day. Good Lord. Chloe votes for 29. 29? If any of you get that reference, I love you. I love you so much, and you're in the right spot. 29? Spatial also votes for 29. We love it. Anyways, I'm good with 29 minutes. Okay, let's do that. And I have the wrong banner on. It is the fourth sprint, but it is also the last sprint of the day. A nice long last sprint to give us all of our sprints have been around this long. All of our sprints have been around that 30-minute length. Ooh, Amy gave us more words. Romance, doppelganger, death, underworld, and choices. 10 out of 10. I love me an underworld. Doppelgangers are terrifying. And choices. Yes to those 5 words, Amy. Those are making me want that book so bad. I haven't even read your first one, and I'm like, yes, give me book 3. Oh, I love it. 5-word description is hard. It is. It is. I don't know why, but it is. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's dive in. Happy sprinting, my friends. I'll see you in a half hour. All right, my friends. How did that final sprint go for y'all? I have officially reached the end of what I wrote back in November. I'm done. I'm done from previous. And we reached the 3 scenes that I'm trying to write at the end of November. And it's just me like writing a little bit and then just in a big bracket being like, this is what happens. I don't have the energy. So from here on, it's all me. It's all fast drafting. But officially, I have added 8,509 words, 549 words to this draft today. That is so many words. I feel like I need to take a break. Which is why I started writing out like a little bit of the planning stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do next and kind of just like create some characters and kind of think about them a little bit because they all need to have like, you know, lives and that kind of a thing. So thank God for copy pasting because we've officially hit the 65,000 word mark, my friends. How I did that, I don't know, but I did. We're gonna hit save. Make sure to save your projects, my friends. Back up that shit. But yeah, I've officially reached the end of all the words that I had from November. So now I have to do this on my own. And Past Jenna's not here to help. Past Jenna is there to help because she wrote like little note cards explaining the scenes that are coming up. So I'll have to go over that and make sure that it is what I want it to be. And then we will see how it goes from here. But yeah, what a productive stream. Oh my God, I didn't realize I was going to get to this point today. That's exciting. But whatever's next is just straight fast drafting. It's all up to me now to finish this by the end of April. How many days do we have left? 9 days, 8 days, 9 days, 8, something like that. I told one of my beta readers, Kat, I was like, if I don't have this draft to you by the end of April, scream at me. So hopefully she's screaming at me in 9 days for it. And hopefully I have it for her. But yes, how did you guys do? Malia did some journaling on the tone of your story, also how it could end. Very exciting. That's a really interesting way to work through what you want to really give off with your story. That's a really interesting way to do it, just journaling your thoughts out. Very cool. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Aspasia. You as well. I hope the rest of you all have wonderful Saturdays. I'm going to go sit on my couch and think about this for a while and just do nothing for the rest of the day. I don't have the energy to do anything today. So I was gonna go grocery shopping. And there's a book waiting for me at the library. Oh, I don't want to go grocery shopping. That is the very last thing I want to do. My parents are also expecting me to go to the house today. So I guess that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put on real pants, go to the library, pick up my book, then go home, and then decide whether I want to go grocery shopping. But it's like 4:14, so my library closes at 5 actually. So I do have to kind of boogie. But anyways, my friends, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as always. As a reminder, A Second Story, my book, A Cozy Fantasy, is coming out on May 11th, so soon. Except for pre-order now. I would really appreciate it if you went and pre-ordered. Paperback pre-orders and ebook pre-orders. It is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble in the States. And I think you can order it through your local indie shops as well if you don't want to, support Bezos. But for my Canadian readers, the paperback pre-order is coming. Amazon is just being real slow. It's pissing me off. Anyways. All right, my friends. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely rest of your Saturdays. Goodbye.